Alright guys, so we're back from helping out the homie. He just needed a jump start, so I didn't feel... I was going to film it, but I didn't feel the need to because, like I said, just a jump start. But let's get right back into it. I was going to throw in the transmission. By the way, we got it all jacked up because we were going to put in the transmission, but I realized that we do not have a shifter, how the assembly gasket would. Alright guys, so here it is. It's this piece right here. There's a little gasket that goes around this and it goes on top of the transmission. So you have your little shorty throw. It's a P2M. I just got that shifter because it was a good deal. And it fit the budget. So it's going to do the job. And yeah, plus it's a pretty nice piece. I'm not going to lie. Look at this. This thing feels like a unit. But since we don't have the gasket for that, I think we're just going to hold off on that one until it gets here next week. Or it should get here on Friday to next week. So we're going to throw the wiring harness on. We're going to plumb up some new fuel lines. We're going to hook everything up. Hopefully get a battery out of one of the other cars. Maybe steal it off of the mini truck. And see if we get this thing started tonight, which should be exciting. I'm going to do it without the intercooler. I just want it turned on just like that. And hopefully, it's going to start up. But I'll keep you guys in the loop once I get all the stuff laid out, and we're going to throw it on together. Alright guys, so I got that the hood unbolted. I should have filmed it, but I forgot. But anyways, you're gonna help me get it off right now. We're gonna put it on top of the car. I know it's probably not a good idea, but I'm gonna throw some of these on there. Probably like 4. Costco is a plug for these things. And I don't think they come with a tag anymore, so you don't have to rip them off. Perfect. Alright, so we got the hood off. We're gonna put the wiring harness on. We need to get this accelerator cable from the other car that this was in. Because this one, it's not gonna work, I think. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. So we're gonna go ahead and take this off, and we're gonna go get it from the other car. Just want to make sure there was no adjustment on that. I already knew from the start it wasn't gonna work. But you always gotta hope. Alright guys, so we're underneath the dash right now. You can see there's 2 bolts right there. You push this little plug up out of that hole right there. Just pull it this way and it'll pop out. I don't know, that doesn't look much longer, but we'll see. Got the homies over at Wiring Specialties. Ooh. How'd they know, huh? So, put that there. Oh, there's some more. There it is. The bulk of it. And then we have the bottom sub harness. So everything's gonna be brand spanking new. Cool. We'll throw this on once we have the transmission on, once that gasket comes in. But for now, to start it, we're probably gonna, no, we're gonna need it to start it, so add that to the pile. Now I know these always look intimidating at first, but just little by little, just start from one end to the other, and it's all gonna figure itself out. Trust me. Let's do a little time lapse. So we're gonna get this going. All right, guys. So we tidied it up just a little bit. We routed it a little bit different. It was supposed to be on this side than that side, but other than that, we got we're ready for the coil pack. So we got these right here, some P2M ones. We also have the stock one just in case these give us problems. Ooh, nicely packaged. Oh wow, the color match red. Oh, looks good. Oh, mom's calling me. Hold up. All right, we're back. Mom called me, but everything's good. She's making tacos dorados. If you guys have never had that, y'all missing out. So let's go ahead and put these on. Drop the first one in. So all right. So I think these coils should be more than enough, especially since we're gonna run stock ECU, stock power levels, everything. Let's go ahead, put them on to our nice Warren Specialties harness. Ooh, so crisp. Ooh. Go. Anyways. Cool. Yeah. Ooh, forgot the wide band or narrow band, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so it looks like we got a lot of stuff hooked up. I know we still need the MAF and the bottom harness, but I'm not rushing. I like to take my time, make sure everything works. Gotta make the fuel lines all the way down there. I probably should have done that outside the chassis, but it's not that hard. Just cut and paste. That's all it is. Cut and paste. So cool. Let's keep going on this thing and see where we end up. What is it, guys? And we're back. Yesterday got a little preoccupied, had some company. You know, I didn't want to keep on working. I don't see my cousin came and my boy came from work. I don't see him too often during the week, so took it easy on this. We could have probably got it started yesterday, but I'd rather us take our time. But we're back to work. Everything's looking good. I did get to finish the fuel lines at least when they were here. I just wanted to finish at least the system I was working on, you know. So we got that all plumbed up. Looks pretty good. We got the feed. Let's see. We got the feed right here. Okay, so we got the feed right here on the left side, and then we got the return on the right. So you can see that the feed comes up into the fuel rail right here at the 4-cylinder, and then it comes back out through the 1st cylinder. I routed it underneath the intake and back to the fuel pressure regulator. So yeah, and I got this to replace the fuel dampener, so we do not, this is just a straight pass. It's a 90, and it goes to the fuel pressure regulator, which is mounted right here, nice and cool on the side. Got to run a vacuum line to that, and fuel system is done. So we come around to the side. Wiring, I tidied it up just because I had all this running on that side. Literally just unplugged them, flipped it this way, connected some grounds, ran it a little bit more cleaner using this hole right now. But yeah, this thing's chugging along good. We got some gas for it. Oh, hopefully it doesn't spill. I'm getting gas all over my head. Before something catches on fire again. PTSD. I'll save the rest of this for my pressure washer because we gotta wash the transmission today. Damn, I forgot to go get some oven cleaner. We got purple power. Okay, now the fuel system is done. Because what good is a fuel system without any fuel? I don't know if that came out cool, but I tried, and that's the whole point of life, is just trying. All right, guys, so we're gonna put the lower harness on right now. You're gonna see me down there. Don't be scared when you see my beautiful face. Let me grab the harness. All right, we got the welder out. Looks like we're gonna have some more fun. Oh shit, I forgot the light. Let me grab that. All right. So, there's a couple things we gotta do. So, that bracket has 2 stuck bolts, and this valve cover has 1 right there. So, we're gonna take the liberty of taking them out since it's our problem. I just noticed that, I don't know how I barely noticed, but we cannot get this thing started even after, oh look, the wire harness is all nice and tucked up now. But we can't get it on because the starter bolts to the transmission, not to the block, which kind of sucks. But I have a homie that, we're waiting on a shifter gasket, but I have a homie that might have one. So if we get it today, we can put it in tomorrow. We're gonna get this engine tidied up. We're gonna put the new valve cover gasket as well as the rocker arm stoppers. I've heard a lot of things about them. I got some Tomei ones. I trust Tomei. It's a good company. They wouldn't sell it if it wasn't helpful. So as much as other people's opinions too, I'm just gonna run them. It doesn't hurt. I'm not gonna be revving this thing to the freaking moon, so I don't see the harm in it just being in there and I guess doing whatever stabilizing things, doing whatever they do. But yeah, we gotta throw that stuff on there after we get all these. Oh, that fell. There we go. It's out. Voila. Washer welded to the top, and then a nut welded to that. Doesn't get any easier than that. Ooh. So, now that we have this off, we had finally throw this valve cover on for good. We're gonna go ahead and clean it up. Clean it up with the new gasket, sand the letters, make it look all nice, and put it on for good. That way we don't have to worry about it. Actually, but before that, I have to put the rocker arm stoppers. So, all right, guys, I was taking a look at it. To put the rocker arm stoppers, I have to take the cam caps off, and I don't really feel like taking the cam caps off because, yeah, it's just not worth it to me. I don't really need them. I don't think they're that much of a necessity, but we have them for future reference. If we get we rock one out or something, then we put them on, we try it. But I think I don't want to tear it apart. But I don't really feel like doing all that. Yeah, not today. We're gonna get this thing running. We'll probably do that later on, make a video on that, how to install them. So good for you guys. A little bit of elbow grease. Yeah, she's good as new. Use this thing right here, this attachment, to get into the middle part. And then this stuff right here is the bomb. Get the valve cover all situated. Those grommets you gotta put. For the grommets I linked, or that I told you guys about in the engine build video, you do have to put washers because the middle is rubber. So you just need a big enough washer to contact the other metal surface and you should be good. But we did a lot actually. We did a lot of stuff, a lot of tedious things that just like routing some wires and this and figuring out the intake. Just have that temporary for now, have that open. Just plug that. Go, that way nothing gets in. Cool, so engine's almost ready to go. Almost ready to turn on, almost ready to start. Yeah guys, so unfortunately I think that's it for today. I got a lot of stuff to order on Amazon, so well, I gotta start making a list right now. We did tidy up quite a lot. We got this to this terminal to do. Gonna use this new one. But yeah, we're missing stuff for the heater core in the back. That's a separate issue, but a couple lines. We need some new vacuum tubing for the booster. So we need new vacuum tubing for the booster. We need these PCV lines. We just need a bunch of little random things that I'm going to go through right now, make a list and order them back up, and then we can pick this video up once we get everything we need. Hopefully that shifter gasket comes in, because if that comes in, we can get the engine, we get the transmission on, engine running, and it should be badass. That's all we need. Yeah, but that's it for today. We'll continue this tomorrow. I'll catch you guys in a bit.